Not since the horrors of the Black Plague has our land seen such despair. Almost 2 millennia after Sigmar founded the Empire, the realm is fractured and broken. 3 rival factions claim the Imperial crown: Marienburg, Middenheim, and Reichland. Lure of power brings the armies of men against one another in a seemingly endless tide of battle. An island of peace in a sea of conflict, Mordheim drew wealth such as the city had never seen into its walls. But with its prosperity came the corruption of arrogance and hedonism and greed. The gods could not long abide the outrages of Mordheim's populace. In the heavens, an ill star appeared. A great twin-tailed comet that some priests warned was nothing less than the hammer of Sigmar. They preached tidings of doom and repentance, but their sermons were ignored. An attitude of rebellious revelry gripped the city as the comet grew ever nearer. The grand festival to celebrate the turn of the year was a mockery of the apocalyptic prophecies. It was then that the hammer fell. The fiery comet plowed through the city, gouging a deep crater in the midst of the poor quarter. The wondrous palace of Count Steinhard was broken, the grand amphitheater shattered, the vast great library blighted by a pall of ash. Fire and smoke decimated the populace, but worse awaited the survivors. A malignant corruption that brought with it mutation and madness, the vile taint of chaos. In the shattered city, strange green-black stones were discovered. Strange energies emanated from these shards. Warlocks and alchemists experimented with these word stones and soon determined that their uncanny properties could work wonders. Wordstone could heal the sick, regenerate the old, or even turn base metal to gold. Lust for Wordstone focused avaricious eyes upon ruined Mordheim. Treasure hunters descended upon the city, vying with both mutated horrors that claimed the ruins as their own, and crusading zealots who sought to prevent the taint from spreading. Inhuman creatures filtered into Mordheim, staking their own claims. An endless pilgrimage of the greedy and ambitious, fighting and dying in a place now called the City of the Damned.
Hey,
A nice
everybody.
day to
Oi.
die, or maybe live a little longer.
Do you mind? Okay. Hey guys, it's Blue. I've decided to do a Let's Play of Mordheim. First off, how about that intro, huh? Just sets the atmosphere quite nicely. This game is somewhat similar to Battle Brothers, but really isn't. It's based on a Games Workshop tabletop game. I haven't played that one, not at all, but I hear good things of it. That said, I've played several hours of this game in the past, but I never really played through an entire storyline. Hence that I want to do a Let's Play of it, because it's quite motivating to keep going, even when the game's kicking your ass. Had the same thing going on with Battle Brothers, so thanks for that. Those who are wondering about Battle Brothers, there will be another Let's Play of that, of course. There's going to be a second season of that, and maybe more, we'll see. But enough about that. Normally, this game progresses in a way that you get bonuses for each new warband you make and how far they get, and then you can get veteran skills, which I will explain later on. But I got rid of my save file so I could start over new, because you can start out with more money and whatnot, and I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to start completely fresh with you guys. That being said, let's get going. Yes, this is totally the first time I play. Okay, so we can choose between witch hunters, mercenaries, Sisters of Sigmar, Cult of the Possessed, Skaven, and, well, the Undead. Now, these two are DLC, so I'm not going to start out with these two for sure. I'm actually thinking of just starting out with the Mercenaries. I think that's a pretty balanced group to start out with. I'm not really good with them. I have noticed that. I have to admit that. I mostly played with Sisters of Sigmar because, well, for some reason it just worked out better for me. I don't know why. Maybe I'm using the wrong tactics. We'll see. You'll see it yourself. But as I said, let's go with the Mercenaries.
So, you've decided to brave the city of the damned in search
Task
of gold
completed.
and glory. There's no shortage of those who've tried before you. If you look hard enough, you'll find their bones littering the ruins. Mordheim doesn't forgive mistakes, so you'd better not make any. I'll say this for you. You've taken the first step to surviving. You've had the good sense to seek out Luther Wolfenbaum. I've forgotten more about this city than you'll ever learn. Listen to me, and you just might leave this place with the fame and fortune you're after. I'm not sure what oaths and vows bind you to Baron von Leitdorfer's service. I'm not really interested in the imperial pretensions of Reichland's Grand Prince either. You need to concentrate on one thing only, and that's the task immediately before you. Aye, there's Wordstone in the ruins, ready for the taking. But there's other things in the ruins too. You've got those murdering maniacs from the Rock, ready to kill anyone they find with even the smallest shard on them. They're bad, but even worse are the degenerates who've taken to worshipping the comet that smashed Mordheim. They're twisted in both mind and body, and will happily dump your body into the pit as an offering to their Shadow Lord. You'll even see things you wouldn't believe prowling the ruins. The verminous underfolk, the Skaven of legend, are quite real, I assure you. They'll steal your Wordstone and gnaw your bones, given half the chance. Aye, the dangers are great, but if you were cowardly, you'd never have made the journey here. There's treasure to be had, if you're bold and ruthless enough to claim it. This city chews up the timid and the weak, so remember that, and keep your men strong. Do that, and you might just survive.
Well then. Alright. Yes, thank you, game. Alright, so this screen is very important because this is where you go everywhere. And right now, we're just going to start up our warband. As you can see, veteran system, campaign, everything is locked, so we don't even have a choice in the matter. There you go. This is our friend Ulf von Miralason. What the hell kind of a name is that? Yeah, luckily I can rename him. So as usual, just like with Battle Brothers, if you guys would like to be in this game, just drop your name in the comments below. Alright, first what I need to do is hire myself some men. I'll explain all this jazz in a bit. So first I'm gonna hire you.
Task completed.
Oh, look at that. I got an achievement for that. As I said, I have played it before in the past. Let's see here. I'm gonna get one bowman.
Task completed.
Yes, thank you, game. I'm completing lots of tasks. Because to the veteran system, this is all the first time I'm doing this, and at first you get a lot of stuff. And then we're going to go for one of these fellas. Okay. Now I have another slot available, but I'm not going to fill it yet. And the reason for that is that the game matches T for T. What does that mean? If I have 5 guys in my squad, so will the enemy. If I have 2 heroes in my squad, so will the enemy, etc, etc. And I've noticed that when you're really starting out in the game, when you have no bonuses or whatever, it can get really brutal right quick. Battle Brothers is brutal, but this one can really feel unfair sometimes. It's still with RNG, so you can miss 95% shots or swings, whatever. And the enemy can like hit you on at 20% and just drive you insane. In this game also, there's permadeath. These guys will level. If they go down, it's always at the end if you know if they're dead, yes or no, which is always very exciting. But they can also get permanent wounds. They can lose limbs. They can lose an eye, they can lose an arm, they can lose a leg. You get penalties and bonuses on other things for it. But I'm sure you'll see it in the future. Alright. I am Legion of the Lost. You know what? I'm gonna change that name. I like it. I really like it. No, I'm not gonna change it. I like it. Legion of the Lost. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah. Unless you guys come with a really cool name for the mercenary band. Yeah, game. I'll definitely click this immediately. No, I'm first gonna go to the store. Now, the veteran system right here. You see, they explain it here. If you want, you can pause the game. They could pause the video and see. Pretty much the gist of it is, everything you do, you get extra stuff. For instance, next rank you get an extra skill point for your men. Buying price is 3% lower, and you start with extra gold. That specifically is why I resetted the entire thing. I thought it would be really unfair if I start with extra skill points and more money and whatnot. It doesn't really give it a feel for what the game is like if you guys decide on getting this game yourself based on this Let's Play. The game is a little bit dated, as you can see. It has never been very pretty. To give you an idea, this is how many veteran skills you can get. Going from getting free gear every so often on a lucky RNG roll to less payments to your men. Very, very handy. Now let's see what kind of gear we can get. We start off with 440, so that's pretty good actually. First gonna check out if there's any heavy armor. Nope. Light armor? Yes. Taking that along. Guns, hunting rifle. Definitely will be using that. Yeah. Blunderbuss? No, thank you. Weapons, an axe. Yes, please. Do we have any shields or helmets? Ooh, we have 2 helmets. Now, the shop is RNG'd. So every time you start up a new game, you have no idea what you will have here. And that can be quite painful. Now I find myself a little bit of helpful stuff, but sometimes it's just like, nope. You're gonna start off with nothing. And any kind of good gear you can get in the beginning, of course, gives you benefits. Alright, let's see here. There you go, the explanation. Once again, you can pause the video. I think the explanations that they gave are really quite good. On the left side here, when you go into the customization screen, you can clearly see that they have all the stats. So you have strength, toughness, agility, of course. As you can see, melee damage, how much chance you have to hit, etc. All that jazz is just visible here. Weapon skills, quite important of course, but I'll explain them properly when I increase them. But if you're ever wondering about it, it's right here. Alright, now to equip you, I don't want you to use a sword, I want you to use an axe. The sword gives you more initiative, but the axe ignores about 6% of somebody's armor. And especially in the beginning, you want to make sure that if you hit somebody, it hurts. And swords make you hit a lot faster, which is really nice if you're on a higher level, or you're building a dodgy kind of guy. But right now we don't have any of those. Let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna make a slight customization towards this, and that is that I want you, there you go, to have blue feathers on your head. You know who you work for. You can edit the name, you can edit the bio, it's all good. Alright, so he's equipped. I'm gonna give you a hunting rifle, friend. Now this thing is hard to wield for him, but I still think it will be worth it. There. You, I'm going to give a sword because you're going to be dodge build. You're already on 35%, so that's pretty good. The game, as I understand it, works in a principle that you first roll to see if you hit, and then the person rolls to see if they dodge your hit. So it's very important to have it, really. Okay. We only had one axe, I think. Yeah. Don't need anything else. Cool. I'm not gonna customize the henchman just yet. As soon as you guys give me some names or tell me who you want to be the rifleman, you want to be the warrior, or our young strapping lad over here, or even the captain, let me know. First come, first serve. Makes sense, right? Alright. Let's just jump into it. Now, you get to choose missions on a board like this, and you always get a description of what's going on. Unfortunately, you never know who you're going to fight, which can suck hard. That's why I'm bringing the axe, because if it's the Sisters of Sigmar, I really want to get through their armor, because they have a lot of it. And if it's the Skaven, well, then we're just screwed anyway. Okay, this one's not bad. To explain, it says Rivals in the Ruins. It's a description of the mission type. And, well, you have how much Wyrdstone can you get for it? It's very poor. So if you win the mission, you get very low quantities of Wyrdstone. And the second one is equipment. Same thing, very poor, very little equipment. So it's not much, but the difficulty is on normal. This one right here, yeah. So as you see, it's normal and average on the clusters, but unfortunately one of the teams is going to be split up quite a bit. In the beginning of the game, I strongly recommend to keep your team together. You're weak, very weak. We aren't level 1, we're level 0, as you can see in the top left corner here. We're nobody. Nobody. We're gonna have to fix that. Alright? So I'm gonna go with this one to get ourselves some experience and see how things develop.
Your scouts have discovered a rival warband in the vicinity. These warriors are clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target.
Okay, so it's always the objective to kick the crap out of something, except for main story missions. Right? That's how you progress the story. There is a story, but not really the main focus of the game. And the game can get pretty grindy. But you always get an optional one, as you see there, and now it is kick whoever Endre is ass and take his stuff. If we get the opportunity to do that, we will do so, and then you get a little bit of bonus XP, leveling your men faster. Those who have motion sickness might want to not pay too much attention just now. This is the map. You can always come out of it like this. Wait, come out of it like this? You can always pull it out like that. I don't know, just, you know what I mean. Anyway, I can't seem to figure out how to tell you. Right, all these green icons is the Wyrdstones. The symbol is pretty self-explanatory. And these are scavenge places, finding equipment and sometimes even Wyrdstone. We're over here. All the blue pluses is your spawning points where you can place your men. And this is where the enemy starts. Cult of the Thousand-Eyed. So we're starting against Chaos immediately. That's great. Anyway, that's pretty much the gist of it. The rest, you'll see. So we're just gonna place our men here, nicely clustered together. Alright. Sometimes it takes a while before you position your men, and then the camera can get a little bit wonky. That's why I said if you have a lot of motion sickness, it's not great to pay attention to that, because you keep kind of sort of teleporting from place to place. It can be really nauseating for some. also giant worms on the buildings. That's great, isn't it? Alright, I usually like giving these guys pistols to begin with, but that is not an option right now. I want to go dead ahead, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna just go straight ahead. Oh yeah, there's traps. But this one is positive. Not that it does much, but yeah. He's not ranged right now. You can get ambushed, there's traps, sometimes indicated like that little plaque you see on the ground there. I'm gonna put an ambush stance. If you do so, everything that enters through the red circle here is screwed because you get the first attack. Which doesn't always turn out to be a benefit though. I've been caught out in the open because of it. So it's not always a good idea to do that. But I'm sure I'll screw up enough for you to see it. Alright, Leopold. Let's do this. Ah, there's some weird stone. See the little green speck there? That's what we want to pick up. When you pick up weird stone, you can also get penalties. Well, most of the time you get penalties. So you want to be careful when you pick it up. And what I usually do is I kind of ignore the objective and just circle it towards the word. Where you face is also important, FYI. Of course, the henchmen can't move as far as the others.
A new round has started.
Wonder how long it'll take for us to run into something. Of course, the question marks in the top is the enemy. And the nice thing is, you don't always immediately see it, but that icon will turn to a red color. That means one of your men has spotted one of them close by. So you know shit's about to go down. Don't walk over the plaque. Let's see here. Could go into the building for that word. And here. Try to capture as much of that stuff as we can. Oh, it's in the next building? Every time you move, you drop one of those blue stone kind of thingies, and you can move in that circle. The heavier you're armored, the smaller that circle will become. It's pretty much how movement works. Simple, right? Just reminds me of Valkyria Chronicles, this. I'm sure the comparison has been made often. There you go. Ooh, that's a good one. Nice. The game measures in pounds. Well, in weight. So, like one of those small ones that I picked up earlier is 1. What we just picked up is 5. And then you have a cluster, and I believe that is about 10, maybe 15 worth. So, yeah, those are the ones you want. You gotta be careful not to spread too thin, though. He says whilst going into the next building. Ah, can't get there. Best keep him out of the way. So all in all, this is already turning out pretty good. If we win. See, a drawback in this game is there is no retreat. You do or you die. That's all there is to it. Nice. Well, it's money. So the warp effects are spellcasting, and you suck at fighting for 2 turns. Got it. Anything else in this building? No. The nice thing is the AI can't really cheat if you, well, I'm sure it could if it wanted to, but it doesn't. It pretty much always, if it's supposed to not see your guys, it will not pretend like it does.
A new round has started.
And I really like that. I hate it when a game goes like, you hide behind a wall and you just get attacked anyway. But in this game that doesn't seem to happen, at least not often as I have noticed. Though the 70 to 80% misses are as infuriating as ever. You'll see. And they're collecting word stones as well, I think. We picked up 3. No, did we pick up 4? Oh, we should go over here. Yup. Hell with sorry about that. 11 gold crowns. Sweet. That's quite a bit of cash. Can we jump down here? Yes, we can. If you fail, you take damage. But I love the verticality of it all. We wanted to go that way, didn't we? If that's the case, then I should definitely do so. Aha. You're blocking the pathway here, so. Sometimes you have a lot of time like I'm having right now. And other times, especially when you're fighting Skaven, those little runs will just rush you. Like for real. You're like, okay, I'm just quietly gonna go for that weird, and all of a sudden they're upon you like nobody's business. Crap. Oh, okay, you're just gonna block the doorway then. Cool. Well, I believe, well, we're outside of combat, so it won't be too much of a problem. I think. Yep. There's weird here somewhere. Dead ahead. Oh, there it is. Aww. Really? Just... okay, fine. Do not leave the weak henchmen all alone. I'd love to go into higher ground, but right now, it's not certain if that's a benefit.
A new round has started.
They sure are taking their sweet time, though. Works for me. If you get ooh, that's the dude we want. Come here. Nice. Very nice indeed. Ouch. Quit it. Ow. Yeah, you used a little bit of magic on yourself before you got here, huh? Ass. Okay. Don't panic. It's gonna be fine. Where's the other one? The bar upstairs says that there's another one close by. Where is it? Ah, there he is. I'm gonna try and charge in on you. No. Really? Screw you, game. I was trying to show people how fun this game is, okay? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. And here comes a knockout. Oh, okay, yeah. A crit. Sure, why not? That's fine. Yeah, the hell with that word stone. I'm gonna go kick their ass. Wow, really, game? Come on. Game? Game, you're making me look bad. Thank you. Parry stance. You can switch into stances. For instance, the other guy went with a dodge. Good grief. The other guy went with a dodge, and because of that, he has like 25% chance to... Yeah, this is not going to work, is it? Great. So, as I explained, they hit, then you get to roll if they miss. And so far, they haven't missed much. We may actually lose this battle just like almost immediately. Holy shnikes. The worst part is it's a henchman that hit my hero. Oh, of course he makes it. Oh, screw you. Screw you. Seriously? As I said, you start off really weak. Oh man. It's okay, it's okay. We got this. We got this. We can still make it. We can still make it. That does hardly anything. Oi! Insult to injury. What the hell are you looting me for? No, you don't. No. I'm not wasting that on you. I'm not wasting it. I know what you're trying to do, but I'm knocking your boss out. Oh, come on, game. That's 3 times in a row. Oh, I swear this game's fun. I swear. Game? Game. 76% means 2 out of 3 should hit. Okay? Not 1 out of 8. Thank you. Just had to explain the mechanics to him, because, you know, what the hell? Hi. If I start here, ooh, I can aim. That's awesome. Yeah. Have I mentioned that you start off like really weak?
A new round has started.
This could be really bad. There he is. We need to pick up that thing from Andre though, so maybe it's a good thing we don't. Oh, look at that weapon. Ah! He crit again? How's that even a thing? Seriously, how's that a thing? Oh my god. Game! Sometimes I just hate your guts, man, seriously. Let's just take this here fragment then.
Objective completed.
Yeah, screw you. 86% was a miss. Well, shit. It's all fun. It's a fun game. Yeah, well, he's gonna go down like nobody's business, of course. I don't think we're gonna win this. And that dude might be dead. That's on the ground right now. He might just be full on, completely. We got a crit too. That's awesome.
A new round has started.
And I parried. Sweet. Nice. Okay, we got a shot. We might still make it. Where's the other guy? Where is he? Where's that dude? Okay, Leopold, you need to end this guy. Thank you. Whew. Glowstone shard, more important. Okay, that's fine. You just walk around and touch this guy in the back. Just like that, so our friend there, the gunman, can loot the corpse. Game! Knock it off. 76% game. Come on. Thank you. I feel a little less bad. A little less. Just a tad. I'm just gonna pick this up and this in case he's dead. And hammer. Yeah. Go step back here. Maybe. You can't shoot him from here, can you? No, then you just shoot whatever comes this way.
A new round has started.
We won? Oh yeah. Oh man, game. Seriously. Seriously, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So, as I just expertly showed you guys, we got some extra XP. We got a little bit of stuff because of the battleground that we picked, the stuff that we picked up, and we get some extra rewards, which is awesome because there's a couple of cool things in there. For most of all, that helmet right there. Okay, wow. Whew. That hurt. I wonder if the hero's
A warrior
dead.
needs a bit of luck to win a battle. But most of all, he needs strategy. You have managed to find the winning mixture.
No, I didn't.
Now just be careful not to lose it.
Completed.
Oh, good grief. Wow, that sucked so bad. Oh, man, he's out for 2 days? Really? So, injury system. He got banged up pretty bad by that crit. So, he's going to be out for 2 days. Worst part is, if your captain is out, the squad is out unless you buy a second captain. Which I don't intend to do at this point in the game. Wow. But look, we got 8 out of 12 XP to go to the next level. So that's good. Maimed hand. Oh wow, dude. Really? Okay. Yeah, no. Bro. No. Nope. You're gonna have to go. That's how fast I can go, guys. He's completely ruined. Minus 10% with no benefits? That's just not okay. Okay. And this dude. This helps us. This helps us quite a bit. Haha, almost to the next level. Cool. See, quite a bit of loot there. Yes, thank you for that, game. Okay, so as the game just explained, I gotta pay these guys. First off, I have to pay for the treatment of their wounds. Done and done. And then I have to pay their wages. So I just lost quite a bit of money. I technically didn't earn that much if you would look only at the wordstone. But the nice thing is, no, not shop. I clicked the wrong one. The nice thing is that this dude right here now can wear this spiffy helmet. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, you changed the colors again? Wait, just a sec. No. There is no changing the color of the helmet. There you go. Is there a completely blue one? Come on. Come on. Game's just spiting me now. Okay, there's no fully blue one. Okay. Fine, we'll take this one. Okay. Cool. Let's see about your skills then, shall we? Leadership determines morale. So every point in this, as you can see, it increases it by 2. Now you saw that red and blue bar in the left corner on the screen when we were fighting. That's the morale bar of the warband that you're fighting. The more leadership your entire squad has, the higher that number is, and the more of your men can go down before they just freak out and get that rout that you just saw happening to the enemy. You want to avoid that. You don't want your captain to go down and your entire squad just saying like, nope, we're done. You don't want that. I mean, you're up against it, but you could still win the bout, so. Weapon skill, yes please. Weapon skill will increase my chance to hit, and my, where is it, parry. It just went up to 48 instead of 45. It's not much, but there's quite a few levels to be gained, so you can push this up quite high, and there's a perk system as well. But we'll get to that when we get there. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to lay you off. Gonna have to buy a new hero. That's what you get. You didn't do good enough. Now, with the humans, mercenaries at least, they all look alike. Well, generally, most humans look alike. So, when it comes to looks of the characters, it's not woohoo at all. But we'll make do. As I said, leadership and you, ballistic skill, my friend. Increase damage, hit chance, and yeah, well, your rating goes up. If we win another battle, our guys are probably going to get quite the boost again. Then this stuff can go up and their hit points. That's what this bar is for. These skills will just increase every so often. Survivability or strength? 2%. I'm gonna go with survivability for now. And weapon skill. Cool. Alright. Then we just have to... Wait, we got more equipment. We got more equipment. I should give everybody better equipment. The hero... Where? There you go. Let's give you some armor, mate, because we have it now. We don't have any heavy, no. Still don't have any guns or whatever. Great hammer. Wait, what does a halberd do? Let's compare these. -5 initiative, 36 to 40, 38 to 42, critical hit damage plus 15, 20. A little bit more damage, but other than that, it's not great, is it? It does look cool. Oh, wait, I'll let you see. Doesn't this look like you're about to hurt somebody big time? Yeah, I'm gonna give him a halberd. Just for the extra initiative. And the 2 points of damage won't make that much a difference, and there's the whole parry stance thing. Okay. I do think that's everything we have right now, right? Yeah. Alright, guys. This was the first episode of Mordheim. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I didn't. I'm just kidding. It was great fun. Great fun. Just gonna skip to the next day. Next day, there you go.
A new shipment has been requested.
Because I almost forgot to do that. Okay. Should explain this actually. Look at me closing down before I explain everything. Now, you got the smuggler's den. When you go in there, there you go. This is the dude you work for. I have to give him 75 pounds of weirdstone. We already have 9. Woohoo! And we're out for a day. But it's fine. As long as you keep focusing on the task at hand, it'll be fine. Now you also have Sigmar's Haven and Brigensburg. Now, if you donate to these guys, you can get these benefits. So it's a really good idea to push ahead with collecting the weird stone. That's pretty much what the game is about. Collect as much as you can, get ahead, get the best gear you can, kick the shite out of the storyline missions, and done is done. You also have skirmish here. I won't be doing that because that's the online component. There you go. I think I got everything now. If you have any questions, feel free to put it down below. And as I said, if you want your name in here, by all means. For the ladies that watch, there's no female characters in this troop, unfortunately. I should really find games where you guys can put your names in too. If you don't mind cross-dressing, still feel free to put it in. Alright. Again, I had fun. Hope you did as well. And this will normally be the new daily upload. Alright? See you guys on the next one. Bye.